Good morning, vinyl community, and everyone else watching. Greetings and salutations from Orlando, Florida. Here for another week, and then heading home back to Ontario, Canada, where it's still winter. Ew. Um, this is something I was really excited to do from the minute I found out about it last night. My great friend Sam St. John is having a contest, and I am going to right now record my entry. The contest is called Now Playing, and Sam is trying to get to 300 subscribers. He's currently at 260. So please, please, please go to support one of the great human beings on YouTube. His name is Sam St. John. Sam's a great guy, very knowledgeable about music, very passionate about acoustic music and Americana music. And Sam and I have been doing a joint collaborative video series for quite some time called The Sam and Glenn Show. It's been on hiatus for a bit because we've both been busy. But when I get back home, we'll be doing resurrecting that. We just kind of pick a topic and beat it to death for an hour, and seems to get a lot of views. So we're going to continue doing that. Sam's also collaborating with our friend Rich Strickler, ranking songs off all the Beatles albums, which has been a great video. He also does some live performances where he sits and plays a song because he's a good multi instrumentalist. He can play pretty much anything with strings on it, and yeah, that's always enjoyable. And I'm hoping one day actually Sam and I will sit down and get to jam together. That would be a big thrill for me. Um, yeah, what can I say? Except Sam's one of my best friends in the vinyl community, and anxious to meet up one day. And so his contest is called Now Playing, and what he wants us to do is pick the last five bands that we've listened to um, from today, wherever the last five bands were. He was going to do albums, but he just was afraid that, if you got into a band, you'd be playing all, just five of the same albums for the same band. So I picked an eclectic mix. Since I've been in Orlando, I picked up a lot of CDs and I have been listening to them, but mostly in the car. So I picked five. First, let's start with I ordered this box set as soon as I got here and it arrived, and I'm just loving every second of it. Caravan, the Decca Durham Years, the Anthology 1970-75. Um, this is one Caravan album I hadn't heard before, was anxious to listen to. Caravan and the New Symphonia. This album was released in 1973. It was recorded, it's a live recording actually, recorded Drury Lane on the 28th of October 1973. A little different from the studio stuff they'd been doing earlier. There's a lot of violin work in this. Really good album, great songs, and quite enjoyed it actually. But that's my number one pick, Caravan and the New Symphonia. Next, a band from my hood, Scarborough, Ontario, the Barenaked Ladies. I picked up the greatest hits album. The only Barenaked Ladies album I have is Gordon, which was their first album, and it's just amazing. My whole family loves the Barenaked Ladies. My wife and I took our daughters, Andrea and Stephanie, to see them at Massey Hall. I think that was their first concert. They always put on a great live show. The Greatest Hits album's awesome. It's got so many good songs on it. One Week, Brian Wilson, Be My Yoko Ono, If I Had $1 Million, Jane is great, Pinch Me, Shoebox, What a Good Boy, Enid. Yeah, some great tracks on this. I have to say, there's a song, Brian Wilson, and the lyric goes, drove downtown in the rain on a Tuesday night just to check out the local record shop. That is line means more to me probably than any other line of any song ever written, because I took it so personally, because especially both them and me being from Scarborough, which is like a suburb just in the east end of Toronto, downtown Toronto. Um, that was my life, is just getting up at a moment's notice and driving downtown or taking a bus downtown and going to Sam the Record Man and A&A Records on Yonge Street and spending hours and hours and hours just losing myself in there looking at records and whatever. That was my passion from the time I was a little kid. So when I heard that lyric, I just went, wow, man, they're like singing. I think they wrote that for me. So anyway, Barenaked Ladies, great album. Next, another prog band from the Canterbury area of England I've been getting into is Soft Machine. Now, I got the first Soft Machine album, which is kind of proggy, kind of poppy, kind of rocky. They were actually the band that came over to as the opening act for Jimi Hendrix Experience's first tour in 67, 68, I think. First tour of North America. And they certainly evolved. So by their third album, which is called Third, I think they pretty much had a completely different lineup. And this album is like a free jazz album. It's got 4 songs on it. And the songs are anywhere from 18 to 19. They're all around 19 minutes in length, 4 songs. And it's just, if you like jazz and free jazz, this is a fantastic record. If you don't like just instrumental jazz, you might not dig this at all. But I think it's incredible, and I highly suggest Camel or Soft Machine. Camel, that's another band I'm into. Soft Machine, Third. How about Randy Newman, 12 songs? I bought the CD used for like $3 or something. It's such a great album. I just had to buy it. I couldn't resist it. I don't have it on CD. Probably I always thought Sail Away was my favorite Randy Newman album, but the more I'm listening to this, the more I'm going, this is kind of down and dirty and bluesy. Ry Cooder's on it. It's a great album. It's got Mama Told Me Not to Come on it, which is was a big hit for Three Dog Night. Really good album. 12 songs, Randy Newman. And last but not least, one of my musical heroes, Jerry Garcia. Garcia Live, Volume 17. This is from Northern California, 1976. There's the man himself. Great record. 3-disc set. Sugary, which is turned into a great live staple for the Grateful Dead. They Loved Each Other. Catfish John, which is a bluegrass song. Midnight Moonlight, another kind of a bluegrassy tune, which was also on the Old and In the Way album. How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You, great Motown song. Friend of the Devil, great Grateful Dead song. Russian Lullaby, old song by Gershwin, I think, which Jerry does an amazing job on. Tore Up Over You, and I'll Take a Melody. After Midnight, J.J. Cale. Stir It Up, Bob Marley. Mystery Train, which is a great rock and roll song. The Way You Do the Things You Do, another classic Motown song, and a song called Mighty High. Recorded live, Keystone, Berkeley, California, November 7th, 1976. Freeborn Hall, University of California, 1976. And the East Gym, Humboldt State University, Arcata, California, November 13th, 1976. Awesome set. Great songs. Love Jerry. That's my 5 choices. Sam, good luck in the contest. Please go over and support my good friend Sam St. John. Peace out, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Take care.